3 little mice that came to us via my boyfriend's job at the golf course. They were going through a ball bag, and at the bottom of the ball bag, surprise, there's a family of little baby mice, and the mom just was like, peace out. She took off. She was terrified, of course. And they still had what was like part of the nest intact with the little babies in it. And so they saved the nest with the babies and put it in a cardboard box. And I was taking care of my mom, and Mike gets home and he's like, get out here right now. And I was like, what? Uh-oh, am I in trouble? And then he showed me 3 adorable, abandoned little orphan mice, and I couldn't not bring them in, you know. I could not say, okay, I guess I'm gonna try to be a mouse mommy. I have no idea what I'm doing, so I used ChatGPT. Try to figure out what's my first step with them. And actually I've held off on making this video because I'm worrying about them. I'm still worried about them, obviously, but they were, according to ChatGPT, they were 7 to 10 days old. Their eyes hadn't even quite opened yet. I mean, a little bit, but basically still like following their nose to a milk source. And so ChatGPT is like, get them kitten milk replacement formula and feed them with the baby bottle. And you're gonna poke needle holes in the baby bottle in the nipple. And I tried that when it came to feeding time, and that was not happening. So it also said you could use a tiny paintbrush. I get all these little makeup brushes from Ipsy that I never use, like still in the packaging, and I just happen to have a little tiny one still in its package, brand new, and I just started dipping that in the milk. And when I was feeding them in my hand, they would attach themselves to it like it's a nipple, like our mom's nipple or whatever, and they would hold, like, their little baby mouse paws would like hold onto, like, knead onto the bristles like a kitten. There you go. There you go. There you go. Nom, 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 nom. That's a good girl. Don't eat too much of it.
Super close up.
Just a little bit. Just eat a little bit at a time. Yeah, so they're not hungry? Oh, she's hungry. Not up your nose. Don't get it up your nose. Okay? Gotta be really careful with that. Do you want any more, or are you full? You good? Now, and they're getting a lot more active, and they just like walk all over each other. One's butt is up in the air, and then just wriggle, wriggle, wriggle.
Day number 3 of rescuing 3 baby mice. They're eating fake kitten milk and hanging out. Oh, the work. But here we are doing it.
The most important part of taking care of mice when they're this little, when they're little tiny baby mice, is keeping them warm. So we transferred them from the box, which the first night I put a hot water bottle under half of the box, so there would be a hot place for them, like where their nest was, and then there's a cooler place for them if it was too hot. And then we transferred them to a terrarium, which is where our other mouse, Razor Whisk, used to live. Rest in peace, Razor Whisk. And we put new bedding in there. We took the nest, what was left of the nest, and we put that in there with all of the new shredded, fluffy mouse stuff, and try to just kind of make a home for them, I guess. So I put the hot water bottle on the side of the terrarium, and guess what? They moved their nest closer and closer until they were at the edge of the terrarium, like pushing up against the glass. It's like they're trying to get the heat that they would have gotten from like their mom. You know, the hot water bottle is giving them that warmth. Again, beautiful and also tragic. But I don't think they would have made it this far if there weren't 3 of them, because they all need each other. They keep each other warm, and I don't know, provide emotional comfort. I don't know. I'm not a mouse.